Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you day one of the June Build-A-Page. And this month I am going to take a little bit of a different approach. I'm starting with a sketch. So this sketch, sorry it printed small, but I found on Pinterest. It's a scrapbook.com one that was designed by Laura Whitaker. Now what my plan is that through the 5 days, we are going to use the same sketch for each day. So day one, we'll have it the way it was designed, and then we're just going to rotate it. So day 2 will go like this, day 3 will go like this, day 4 will go like this, and then day 5 we'll stretch the sketch. So I just want to kind of show you how you can take one sketch and use it 5 different ways. But the other part of this is I'm going to show you how you can incorporate it into a themed album. And so the album that I'm going to be using it on is the wedding album for my son and daughter-in-law. This was the thank you card from their wedding, but I just wanted to show you like the colors that they had. So her flowers were kind of pink. You've got a lot of green from the farmland. He's wearing gray, and their ties are kind of that teal blue. So those are kind of the general colors I'm dealing with. Now, like for the mother of the bride dress, I had on kind of a more purplish color. Her mother had more of a burgundy color. So we've got a little bit of play with the colors, but we're kind of sticking with the same kind of theme. And so for the album, I did pick up a couple packs of the Echo Park and the Cartabella version of the Rustic Elegance. And I think I might even have one more, but I just pulled these 2 out. So it does pull in a lot of the wood grains from like the barn look that they had, a little bit of the pinks, a little bit of the greens. There is a little bit of blue, and I can pull that in with accents. And then I have just one sheet of Simple Stories that I purchased from scrapbook.com. And this just had some Mr. and Mrs. tags and things like that I thought I could use. And on the back side is just some more plain tags. So we have this one that we can use. And then I have from Photoplay, this is called Love and Cherish, which is going more neutral. So you have your wood grains, your greens, and your black and white. And I figure these can intermix with that, especially like for the pictures of like the dancing, you know, and the reception afterwards, or even, you know, with the pre-celebration, you know, the bridal showers and things. So what I want to show you is the techniques that I would use for using the same sketch. In the album, I would not want all 5 of these pages to be right next to each other, even though you can mix it up and change it up based on the papers that you're using and the embellishments that you're using. But what I would tend to do is mix them up as far as where they're placed within the album. So when the average person is going through, if I have one of the layouts with the bridal shower stuff, and then I have another one with their actual wedding ceremony in the church, and then another one with the ceremony at the farm, if I'm spreading them out, they're not going to be right next to each other, and no one's going to remember or realize that I used the same sketch. I just rotated the sketch. So that's kind of what we're going to show you on how you can do that. So with that in mind, what I usually tend to do when I'm looking at a sketch is I look at kind of the idea of how many papers that I'm going to need. So I know I'm going to need a background paper. And so with one being a double page, I know I'm going to need 6 of them. And then it's double matted, but the one mat looks like it's a duplicate of from here. And then there's a couple like scrap pieces that they'll use for like the circular embellishments and things. So I'm looking at probably 3 to 4 pieces of paper or scraps, which when I get done with my first layout, those scraps can carry over to the next layout and be used on here. So that's kind of how I tend to work. So we're going to start with 3 to 4 pieces of paper, which is standard for my layouts. And again, the one will be double, so we'll be looking at 2 background papers with two to 3 additional papers for the 5th day. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start with this one since I have it in front of me. And I think maybe what we'll do is maybe 2 kits from the photo play, and then that changes it up a little bit. And then the sticker sheet, we'll deal with that tomorrow, but I will leave that out to incorporate in. So this one is called Reception, and it's all the lights that you have hanging. But I do love the wood grain, so I can tell you right now this is going to be one of the backgrounds. You know, we could do one of the reception ones. So let's go ahead and put that one in as well, because they did have lights hanging in there. I do like the tags for cutting apart, so I'm going to add that in as just for embellishments. And those are pretty bouquets. Now this one, to me, would be like one, I kind of like this. And I like this. So I could see this as being one of the wedding pages only because it's neutral. And like I said, the guys were all wearing gray. So the green goes with the grass. It's very neutral whether I use this roses as a background or I use the darker color as a background and the other one is an accent. So I think this is going to end up being my number 1. And since this is going to be number 1, I'm going to put the cut aparts and the sticker sheet in with this because I'll carry it forward. So there's one. And tonight I'll pick out papers and stuff and figure out where we're going to go from there. I like that. And I don't mind this together actually, because I like weddings to me scream flowers. And then this is the reception part with the wood grain showing the barn. So I'm kind of feeling that. And again, I have the cut aparts in the sticker sheet from the other page. Let's just flip through and see if there's anything else that I like. Now here are some additional cut aparts. It has a journaling card in here. So let's switch it up and I'll add this one in. All right. Okay, I'm going to go with this one as being number 2, and we'll call this one done. All right, so let's go ahead and put this away for now. And again, my scraps I will carry forward from one page to the next because I don't want to like cut into 4 pieces of paper if I don't have to. And I'm going to put this to the side for now because to me this is more of the embellishments. So we'll look at that tomorrow. All right, so the next one I'm going to pick 3 of, and these, like I said, are pretty much the same thing. The only difference is Carta Bella has a better, thicker paper, but the designs are pretty much the same. And I think their sticker sheets are the same as well. Let me look. Yeah, the sticker sheets are exactly the same with the Echo Park. And you can see I've already got some flowers fussy cut out. And I have some additional flowers here. So those will be pulled in tomorrow when we do the embellishments. So let's start with the Carta Bella. I know I'm going to put the sticker sheet in. And let's see what we can find. Now I like this for cutting apart because you have little icons and things that you can tuck in. So I think I'm going to stick that in. I kind of like that. Now they did have mason jars, so maybe I could do some of the details of the wedding using this. And this is kind of cool. I do want to see if I can fill this out. And actually these colors kind of match more of when they were at the church, when they got married. Because we're Catholic, and so we wanted their wedding to be blessed in the church. So Kevin and Emily actually got married on the Thursday with the priest. And then on Saturday, they had a friend officiate it just for the ceremony for the guests. So I have two actually sections of wedding that we'll be scrapbooking. So her flowers on the first day were a little bit different. So I'm liking these two together. I don't know about the mason jars with that. So let me go in. I'm not really feeling this brown polka dot with this because the wedding was a little bit brighter. I do like the cut aparts, but I'm feeling like I need something like with that green color. And I don't want too much pink. And I know that there's a green that comes, so let me see if I have that still with the Echo Park paper. So we're gonna go ahead and stick the sticker sheet in, this one for cut aparts. I know I want these two pieces of paper. Let's see what's in here. And there may be no, actually I have two Echo Park pad kits in here because I combined them. So let's see what we have. There's some more cut aparts. You know what, this is on a cover, so I might as well stick it in just in case I want to use it. Like I could use maybe the Just Married or a journaling card in there. So I'll go ahead and add that in. I'm still looking for, and I like, oh, here we go. Here's that green. I like the wood grain, and I might even use this side of the wood grain, but I really like this green here. And I'm thinking for at the church, that might not be bad, but I do like this combo as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is number 3. All right. So let's see where else we can go here. So I know I already have one cut apart out, so we're not going to pull another one in. Like I said, I'll carry it over. And that's the same thing that I have. We've already used this one, so I'm going to hold off on bringing this one in. And I have this one in with the Carta Bella. So we're going to hold off on that. I've already fussy cut a lot of these flowers out. I do like the green. I want to wait a minute. Kind of like the zigzag. I could use both sides of this one and maybe do a 1/3, 2/3 by cutting this in half, but going along the zigzag. I'm going to bring both of these out just so I can figure out how to cut it right. So now I need more of a solid piece of paper. I don't know if I want the black yet. And I might as well throw a sticker sheet in, but I'll probably carry over. And I do have these that are cut into, so I'll go ahead and throw them in there for now. And I have this little piece of floral I can throw in. I'm sorry if this is all blending in for you guys. I don't know if I want that scrap. This scrap would be good. I can use either the black side to matte, or I can use the pink side. So right now I'm dealing with these two full sheets. Just kind of wanting one more. And I'm going to throw these little cut aparts in just in case. And here's some more of those already cut into embellishments, so I'll throw that in there. More of that floral that I love with the green. All right, it looks like I'm going to throw this one in because, again, I've got the flowers that I can cut into, and the green just adds a good third color in there. So I'm getting a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the pink, and the green in there. Okay, so that's 4. And okay, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pull in one of my wood grain oh, actually I've got burlap too. I have burlap. We have these wood grains. I have a grid. These are this is Simple Stories. I think this is like a consortium or something like that. I do like that wood grain, and I do like the back. I don't know if I want grid on it, but I do like that barn look. Let's go with this one. So this is, oh, you know what? This is going to be our double page. So I need 2. And I don't have 2 of that, so I've got to rethink here. And then I have this one, which is Wood Backgrounds number 2, but I've only got 1. Oh, I do have 2 of these. Okay, so we're going to do this for our double. So I have 2 of those. Let's go ahead and throw some of the burlap in. And that gets a little bit of a lace. And this could almost mimic this right here. This section right here, this little bit of lace, almost does the mimicking of that feature in that sketch. So like that. So we'll have those 2 in. Need another pop of color. And let's see. could use for one layer the darker wood grain, and on the back the green. And then maybe add in I want like that. All right, we're going to say that this is going to be number 5. So we'll have the 2 pieces of white wood grain, the burlap. I'll use the darker wood grain for one matting, and maybe either the green or the floral for another matting. Or somehow bring in this little corner back in. All right, so that's going to be number 5. So there we go. So again, this is going to be using this kit as the inspiration, which is Rustic Elegance, and my other kit, which I put to the side already. We're going to be doing a wedding theme, but we're going to spread it out between showers and 2 different wedding ceremonies and reception, using the same sketch rotated 4 times and then stretched once to make our 5 layouts. So I hope that you guys will play along with us. Make sure that you check out Moira and Shannon, who is She's Crafty on YouTube. And then we also have Jen, who is Kay's mom on YouTube. And then we have Scotian Scrapbooker over on Instagram that will be playing along. I don't think Christy is going to be playing along this month. And I am going to do my best to do 5 straight days. However, I have been working 10, 11-hour days again with the overtime. It hasn't stopped yet, so mine is going to be all depending upon how I'm surviving work. I do have today, I'm filming this today, so I have today between Father's Day activities, but I do have off tomorrow to celebrate Juneteenth. And so I may have time tomorrow to get in and get a couple layouts ahead to help me so that when overtime starts again on Tuesday, I can work a little bit here and there. So anyways, that's the game plan. But if I don't have one up, that's what's going on with my life. It's just been putting in a lot of hours at work. So thank you again, everybody who has supported me and hung in there through these weird times that I've had and a little bit of a drought that I've had on my channel. But we will get back at it. Eventually, life will be normal again. Anyways, you all have a great day. Be back again tomorrow with the photos and then also adding the embellishments in. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.